Hey, welcome back to Nichelle Chosen One. How's everybody doing? I hope you had a great weekend, long weekend at that. Um, hey, sending love and light to all my followers, the new and the old. Let's get into it. So what I want to talk about today is how chosen ones do not need external factors in order to validate who they are, who we are as an individual, as an entity, okay? As a high level being. We don't need external forces to validate who we are. And because of that is why a lot of people are jealous of us, a lot of people hate on us, a lot of people envy us, a lot of people resent us. All those low vibrational energies all combined in one against the chosen ones, because we don't look for validation. We don't need validation because we're valid. When you already know who you are, you don't need anything external to tell you who you are, because you already have everything internal that tells you who you are. Okay? So it's a deeper level of consciousness that everybody can't embody. You know what I'm saying? And that's why few are chosen. Many are called, few are chosen. Okay? So it's like, because God calls out everybody because we're a representation of knowing who we are. Okay? Because we're internally in knowing yourself is closer to God. Externally is not as close to God. You know, that's the physical, that's the 3D. You know, there's a lot of distractions, and you gotta be a person that knows how to navigate through all that BS and all the distractions in this physical form. Because your internal self is your highest self. So knowing who you are is always going to be more powerful than anything external to you. So it's like, once you mastered the craft of that, then nothing can phase you in this lifetime. And chosen ones have so much confidence. We're very confident. We know who we are. We walk in a room. We walk wherever we go. We show up. We're confident. We know who we are. And a lot of people like to nitpick or try you and test you sometimes, just to see if they can provoke you to. Because how people siphon your energy, and when I say siphon your energy, is like how they can try to be spiritual thieves to you, is basically like trying to test you and get you out of character. Okay? So people of that kind and of that nature and of that low vibrational frequency some of them like to test chosen ones and see if they can provoke us to stoop to their level and match their energy. You see what I'm trying to say? When we lower ourselves to match a low vibrational person's frequency, then that's how they siphon your energy. Okay? That's how they feel like they won, because it's like, oh, I got her out of character. Oh, I got him out of character. You know what I'm trying to say? So it's like a spiritual thief. They're stealing your good spirit and like trying to prove you wrong, that you're not who you say you are. So it's like, those are some of the things that chosen ones need to master, is our feelings. You know what I mean? Don't get too caught up in your feelings about people you encounter through life. I know sometimes on this journey it can be hard not to do that, especially if it's people closest to you, like family, loved ones, friends, whoever it may be. Sometimes we have emotional ties, soul ties to people. And our emotions are what we need to master, what we need to discipline when it comes to that. You know what I'm saying? If it's not something that's making you a bag, then it's like, or helping you get to the next level in this life, don't feed it. You know what I mean? Because that's another distraction that's trying to delay you, trying to stall you, trying to stagnate you on your journey of what you're destined to be in this life. Okay? So a lot of people like that are in this lifetime are distracted, and they're being used as agents of the devil. Okay? Because chosen ones have a higher level of understanding. Okay? Chosen ones are above understanding. We understand, and then we overstand. Okay? So it's like, when you're on a whole new level, or just on another level of subconscious heightenedness, the devil is going to try to send in these minions and these people that you're emotionally attached to in some way or form to distract you, hold you back from breaking through. And chosen ones are here to be generational curse breakers, generational cycle breakers. We're here to be the one to change the game. We're different, we're unique. And a lot of people don't understand that, don't understand that, because they are external factors, okay? So it's like chosen ones don't need to listen to anybody trying to tell you who you are. We don't need you to tell you. I don't need nobody to tell me who I am, because I know who I am. I know I'm a divine being. I know I'm a chosen one. I know I'm on a high frequency, and we have to protect our frequency, chosen ones. We cannot be in these groups of gossip, sitting at empty tables, feeding these people at their tables with other people's downfalls or other people's experiences in life, and picking out the negatives in someone else's life. And the reason why a lot of haters and jealous people and Decepticons and demonic people are always hating on chosen ones, or people that are just good in general, is because they are jealous of your light. There's something in you that they lack at, and it intimidates them, and it makes them feel uncomfortable. So they get with familiar spirits that feel the same way, even though they don't even like each other, but they got one thing in common, and that's insecurities. And they trauma bond off that, and then they project it onto chosen ones. So, you know, chosen ones knowing that about ourselves, yo, once you master that, it's over for them. You know what I'm saying? Can't nothing bother you no more. It's like, you know, I mastered that. I know who you are, and I know who I am. The veil has been removed, and you see that you have the peace of the kingdom. So can't nobody F with you like that. Chosen ones, when we go through hard times or anybody tries to attack us, God doesn't let us fight our own battles. When you're chosen, you don't fight your own battles. You just sit back and you leave it in God's hands. Because you know God's going to handle that ish way better than you ever could. Because when you respond and take action on your own, it's a low vibrational frequency, because you're doing it out of an emotion. Okay? Trying to respond to someone out of emotions is a huge setback getting to your higher self. So it's like, I'm a peep what you did. I'm gonna analyze why you did it, and then I'm gonna sit back and pray on it and let God handle that. See, a lot of people don't have that God complex mindset. They want to do things on their own. They want to be impulsive and act quickly without thinking. You know what I mean? Chosen ones we are very strategic. We are very well thought out, well planned. We're going to sit here and think about how all different aspects of how a situation can turn out. And everybody don't have that mindset to look at that. We're going to look at like, okay, if I do this, this could happen. If I do this, this will happen. If I do this, that will happen. Oh, in the past, let me take some, let me look back on how this happened there. Okay, if I do this now, boom, boom. We're very calculative. Everybody's not like that. A lot of people are momentarily, and they're going to act quickly, and then they're going to be paying for the consequences later. See, chosen ones, we're like old souls. We know things. We're very advanced individuals, regardless of what people try to say. People are always going to nitpick at you because they don't want to look in the mirror and look at the shit that they need to nitpick about their damn self. So it's easier for them to say, oh, you got these problems, you got these flaws, but they're not looking in the mirror to looking at their damn self and all the damn flaws that they got on their damn self. Because it's a hard picture to look at. It's very ugly. So I can see why a hater will want to pick on chosen ones and try to say negative things about chosen ones. Because the negativity that they say about us is a reflection of them. It's a projection of them, and they deflect it. And chosen ones, we don't have to really do anything and tell people about this self, because our light and how we show up tells you. Okay? We're silent tellers. Our light is so fascinating and so powerful that people that vibrate on a low frequency are always going to be moved by it. Okay? Always going to be moved by it. They're always going to have a problem, because they are the problem. And we're trying to solve it. You know what I mean? So, take it into consideration, chosen ones. No weapon formed against us will never, ever prosper, because God always got our back at the right time, at divine time, and at that. God bless. Love and light.